Mrs. Adiola Alinsen. Ade, what inspires you?
The people of God, being in the midst of the people of God.
Whoa. Being in the midst of the people of God inspires you. So that is where you get your inspiration from. But I hear that there's a particular woman that really inspires you in the Bible. You read the Bible, do you?
Yes, I do read the Bible.
So these are women who read the Bible, who have come together and having a conversation. And we have heard from some of our ladies here that God is not our enemy. God doesn't hate us. And it's okay to read the Bible. The Bible is not consigned to the dark ages. The Bible is still relevant today. So Ade, tell us.
Yeah, mine's going to be a quick one. Yeah,
okay.
It's about Rahab, the prostitute. So Rahab,
a prostitute in the Bible. Oh, all right, okay.
So our title is "The Loose Woman Redefined to a Chosen Woman."
Oh, redefined.
To a chosen woman. Because as we all know, that prostitutes, they are harlots, they are very loose. They can, with their body, they just sell it to make money. We never knew, and the Bible never told us why she became an outlaw, probably because of hardship or something. But something stood out about her. She was able to align herself with the purpose and the will of God, and she was able to discern when to help these two spies that came into her house. So when the children of Israelites, when Joshua told them the story from the book of Joshua chapter 2 verses 3 to the end. So when we all knew that the children of Israel were promised the Canaan, which is where Rahab lives in Jericho. And so when these two spies came to Jericho, because they had to disguise themselves, they had to go into the house of the prostitute. So, and prostitute in those days, their house has to be at the walls of the city, so that for easy access to go in and go out. So these two men went to her, and because her eyes just opened, and because the word of God told us in Joshua that they've heard, the people of Jericho, they've heard about the Israelites, that they are very strong. They heard the story how they were able to defeat the Egyptians, how the Red Sea was opened, all those, how they fought the Amorites, they won all their battles, so they are already scared. So she knew, seeing those men, this is it. This city is coming to an end. It's going to end. And she told them, she was nice to them. We talk about hospitality here today, and because she recognized that this one, if I don't have a bonding with them, I'm going to die too. But she was able to understand, that this is the children of God, this is the Israelites, God is with them. And the word of God told us then that, he said, your God is the God of heaven and earth.
Yeah.
So in that saying, she aligned her faith. She had the faith that these children of Israel, they are the one that can bring deliverance to her and her family. So, she had hope. She's a woman of hope. She's a woman of faith. She's even a woman that was chosen as in the genealogy of Jesus Christ, because she got married to one of the when the Israelite came, the wall of Jericho fell down flat. Her house was saved. She got married to an Israelite, the man named Salmon, and Salmon was a wealthy. He built a city. A rich guy who would have thought an harlot, a prostitute, a rejected, would have gotten married to like a child of God, So she got married to Salmon, and they met together. They had Boaz. We know the story of Boaz. Boaz got married to Ruth, and that was how, that's how the story went down to David and to Joseph, who is the adoptive father of Jesus Christ. So that's how I saw. So to summarize, our past doesn't have to define our future. Even though she's a woman of the Old Testament, in the book of Hebrews and Matthew, in Hebrews and Matthew, our story was mentioned again. So although she's in the Old Testament, she still had a lot of influence in the New Testament. So she's a woman of the Old of the past and the present. So our past, whatever we've gone through, whatever our pain, our our pain, our depression, probably abuse, whatever it is that we've gone through in our past shouldn't define our future if we are able to align ourselves with the will and the purpose of God. And God will just take us from that place into a better place. Praise the Lord.
Thank you, Ade. That was lovely. Our past should not define our future. And discernment is a gift that God gives to every woman. The fact that she was a prostitute did not stop her, discerning about what was
and did not even stop God from using her.
It didn't stop God from using her.
Because in the Bible we've seen a lot of people, that they are past, like Moses. Moses was a murderer. God still used him.
Yeah.
Even Abraham lied, and God still used him. So because at the end of the day we were able to ask for forgiveness, and they were able to make things right with God and in the will of God.
Right. So the important thing is making things right with God, and God is willing. God is willing to accept us when we come and say we've messed up. Okay.